Hey y'all, just yes y'all. Good to see you, yo. I'm doing air signs. That's what I'm doing right now. All right, air signs. We about to do this. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. This is an advanced tarot sesh for spiritual adults. Many layers of meaning in my readings. I'm going to touch on a few, okay? Hear me and feel me for best results. Sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. We're deep diving tonight. That's what we're doing. We're deep diving it. Let's see what your situation is. Just going to look at a general flyover of your sitch, of your deal. All right, here we go. Here's your deal. Overall energy of the deal is this. Holding back emotions. Oh, you want to see it? You want to see? All right. Fantastic. That's your shit right now. Okay. Overall energy. Let's get the main idea. Let's get the main idea. The main idea is this. Okay. Somebody's upset. Somebody's very upset. The Emperor is here, or a matter of being firm in your will. Let's see. Yeah, okay, somebody wants to heal something. That's interesting. Somebody upset you, and it looks like the Emperor it is who upset you by holding back his feelings. Uh-huh. Yes, that's upsetting. We've heard this storyline. Ancestors, can you please give us some insight that is a new take on this thing? Okay, because can we turn a corner? Can we turn a page on this one? Ancestors, holler at me. Okay, somebody was deceptive, or some deception is afoot, or both people or both sides of the situation are upset. Let's see here. All right, it appears that what they want, someone's favor. Wait a minute. Okay, let me just lay out the rest of the story because this is intriguing. This is intriguing. Let me move this back a bit. All right. Okay. All righty then. There we are. Okay. What's happening here? It appears here that somebody, okay, is mad. They felt some sorrow about, and this is the deeper message. Pain doesn't last forever might be a part of the message, but I'm feeling sorrow. Somebody was upset, and they may have also done something similar with their emotions. But it's not holding back emotions. They still were giving emotions. Like, I don't want to say giving. They were emotions. They were emotions. They held them there. They were like the emotions themselves. So, okay, come on and bring me some clarity on this thing. Okay, somebody's mad, and they're also sad. Possibly about a water sign. That's one interpretation. Okay, also somebody is mad. Yeah, sure, sure. On a more 5D level, they're mad and they are getting a deeper message by this thing that's upsetting them. Okay, let's see. Huh. Somebody is facing their fears about destiny, or, this is interesting. There's some sort of mirror thing happening here. There's some sort of mirror deal going on. Okay, so of course we have the magic mirror. Okay, we've got that. Oh, excuse my hands, by the way. Okay, I had some injuries in the art room, and I had some paint. So, okay, great. Um, yeah, the magic mirror, and so there's a mirroring here. Then I feel this is reflective as well. This is the mumbo Congo. So what does that mean, right? Okay, so what that means is she's like a Queen of Cups figure. Okay, but traveling differently in my deck naturally. And she would like to give you a deeper message. She takes you into the deep, but she's kind of invisible at the same time with her emotions. Like, people can't tell her apart from the emotion. Like, they can't tell her apart from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's just all of her hair, this is emotion, like her dress is emotion, like water's coming out of her hands. Anyhow, she's mad and sad. I hope that makes some kind of sense to you, because for some reason that's weird to me. Something is weird here about that, because there's a lot of mirroring. Now down here, what's happening is somebody is working hard. They have to make an offering, like a King of Pentacles kind of guy. He has to make an offering for some sort of, um, hot mess, basically. Some sort of hot mess. And, like somebody is sailing through the hot mess, getting through the hard time, and they can do this. The offering has something to do with it. Okay, the offering of green, of money, of protection, of healing, something like that. And then this is the hard work. So it's like you're mad about some deception, and now there's some hard work and an offering and a tough time somebody has to get through. Because for all they put you through is the sense that I get out of here. Because this guy is that's Guede. So this guy has been through a lot. He's been through a lot of shit. He's not afraid of nothing because he's been through a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like what scares most people doesn't scare him, because like he's seen that already. So he's being introspective. He's being introspective. He's looking within, and he's kind of like, life sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Why does it have to be like that? That is shitty. But he also has wisdom. He's also seen the beauty and the ugly. So this lady's mad, okay? That's Urzuli La Flambo, right? Fire. And Guede is air right here. And then we have the water. So, yeah, somebody's mad. All right? So I hope that makes some kind of sense. They're mad about it, and they're like, damn, that's fucked up. And there's some sort of deeper message, and or a water sign or another woman. Boom. Water sign might be the other woman, since you are the air sign, or whatever. Like in the whatever, man or woman, this is feminine energy. So yeah, I hope that makes some kind of sense, because there's a deception here. Okay, like uh, as if I get the sense that someone stepped through a mirror and started living in a different world. Okay, like they just, and somebody was like, where the fuck are you going? You know what I mean? Like Stargate. Remember Stargate? Like the first one? Whatever. They have the circle thing, bobber, and then it's got the water. You feel me? And then you step through the water, and then boom, you in a whole nother dimension. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. That's what I get here. That's what I get here. Somebody was mad. Like, wait, where are you going? Don't step through that. And boom, they were out into another dimension. Okay? So they stepped into the Twilight Zone. All right, sounds like to me. And you were like, damn, that motherfucker is went out for some milk and cigarettes. Okay. And I never saw that motherfucker again. So, anyhow, they did that, or someone did that, or something happened along those lines. Okay, but there's another interpretation here. Okay, yeah, I got to get along here. Um, okay, so the other interpretation is that someone is similarly upset with these same dynamics of anger and, been through shit, been through so much bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's the Three of Swords in my deck, you know? But of course, traveling differently, like I said, but similar flavor, similar seasoning in there. All right? Like that's not salt, that's Lowry's. That's Lowry's right there. Okay? So, this man is seasoned. He's well seasoned, this guy. And he's not in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? He's a little bit, you know, he's a little garlicky over the things that have happened. Okay, you could be salty, and now you can also be garlicky. That's what he is. Okay, so so it's a good thing. It's a good thing that he has this wisdom, but it doesn't feel good, and it's not fun and friendly. You know what I mean? But it does provide flavor. You feel me? Okay. So, yeah, so down here in terms of the mirror reflection, right? Whoever the players are may have ended up in a similar configuration where they're upset about a water sign or, ultimately about what this water sign means. What's the deeper meaning or whatever the message is and what's the deeper meaning, right? It's like, whoa, what it means to life. What it means to life. How it wears and it tears on you. That's the deeper meaning, and that's the thing to be angry about. That's where the losses are. Okay? What are the gains, though? The gains are the wisdom. The gains are, I'm not afraid of nothing because I've seen it all. Within reason, obviously, and with all due respect. So here, I feel that everyone who is involved here, okay, and if I know the ancestors, it's probably about your soulmate or some such soul growing thing that you're working with. Yeah, it's reflecting somehow. Y'all are both dealing and flirting with this energy up here, okay, and it's affecting destiny. And you're both having to face your fears about destiny. There was an unknown factor here. There is possibly a secret child even, perhaps, on the 3D. But on the 5D, it's about looking in the mirror and knowing, or looking at each other and seeing yourselves. That's interesting. Looking at each other and seeing yourselves. That's fucking crazy. Okay. Whoa. That's heavy. That's heavy. I'm going to leave that there because damn, I haven't, look at all of this shit I got to do. Okay. So, you about to have a long one, air signs. So, and now someone having to do the work. Because again, this has to do with destiny. Okay, so the work is here. This is where the herbs and spices come from. This guy right here. See his sack? There's herbs in there from he's a farmer. Okay? And he works very hard. It's very hot. And anything could happen and he could lose his whole crop. You know what I mean? Like, there could be a big storm, there could be locusts, You know, he could fall ill, you know, that sort of thing. So he is working hard against all odds. You know what I'm saying? He could go into the city and nobody buys his shit and it goes bad. You know what I'm saying? And he did all this work. You feel me? So, okay. Ring ting a ling. All right. So he did all this work. Anyhow, he's a farmer. He got the herbs. He represent roots, planting roots. He represent success at a great cost to you energetically. And possibly where time is concerned, of course, that's an element, but that rainbow represents, you know, you'll get there. You will get what you want if you do the work, obviously. Right? So, right, great. So this King of Pentacles guy, all right, is also with the herbs. So you see how the herbs, you see the seasoning that's going on here? We got Lowry's, all right? We got a little basil up in here. You know what I'm saying? A little cilantro. You feel me? Okay, so, or, and whatever that represents on the 3D, okay? So this guy has to make the atmosphere peaceful. He maintains the atmosphere. He makes it peaceful. He's making an offering right now to the spirit of the drum, okay? So that's like the heartbeat of the earth, right? Yes, he's making it funky, okay? So that's how we get through the hard times. This is basically how black people did it right here. This is how black people did it. We got through the hard times. Okay? We certainly did. Okay? Playing them drums, baby. Hello? Keeping it funky. That's how you do it. And you also put some Lowry's on there. So you see what I'm saying? And we toiled. We toiled through much. You feel me? Okay, so hey, it's general. Whatever. Air signs, I don't know if you revolutionary or what. But you ain't feeling it. You ain't feeling the bullshit. Okay, that's all I know. You're not feeling it. All right. So, yeah, that's very the world right there. That's very the world. Okay. So anyhow, um, yeah. So it's like a what's up with the love kind of energy here, holding back the emotions. Like, yo, you know, what the fuck, kind of thing. What's wrong with you? What wrong with you? So, um, so somebody has to work hard about this anger and this trouble and all of these problems and stepping through to the twilight zone like they did. But this is weird. This is interstellar. You know what I'm saying? This is like you've slipped into a new dimension. You both have to face your fear of that mirror, of the unknown. Somebody did. Because remember, he's not scared of nothing. Somebody faced their fear. And somebody else didn't. It's like, okay, on 3, we're going to jump. All right? We're going to jump together. All right? We're in the airplane. All right? We're going to jump. All right, on 3. Right? So you know how that story is going to end, right? You're like 1, 2, and one person jumps and the other person pussies out. I know somebody is mad. Hello? I know you are. I know you are. Okay? And you both have to face the unknown. That's the deeper message. What's going to happen now? I know one thing, this angry, upset person said. I know one thing, somebody is going to have to work their fucking ass off. That's what I know. And they're going to have to bring some King of Pentacles action. Okay? They're going to have to make some serious offerings to make peace in this environment, my friend. Okay? And it might be tumultuous, but if they put in the work, they can make it through. It's going to be tough. Okay? But they can make it through. So, okay. Great. So let's move on maybe to some, because I mean, I'm going to guess you already know what this is. You already know what this is. Let's get to some solutions around here, perhaps. Okay? So let's see here. All right, some sort of emperor energy or entity. Fucked some shit up. Fucked everything up. Now they have a burden to bear. And they feel pressured by this burden. Okay? Because of the holding back of the emotions. Remember, that's the overall energy. That's the dealing. That's the topic that all of these things are responding to. And yeah, he's feeling like he's under pressure. Great, we got that established. Okay, or that emperor-like energy with the assertion of the will. The perhaps conquering energy or some sort of overbearing, tyrannical-like energy. Um, or possibly abusive masculine energy, emotionally abusive, most likely if that is a resonator right there for you. All right, so let us go on. Okay, he was trying to get what he wanted. He was trying to get favor. He was trying to get money. What he wanted was money, long-term stability. I'm going to bounce back from 3D to 5D. Long-term stability and a favorable outcome in a commitment. It was all about what he wanted. This is screaming narcissism. This is screaming. Okay? Just saying. You know that shit, I was just thinking about that earlier today. I was talking about it with my people and was saying that, do you notice that this younger generation makes logical sense that they would have struggle with narcissism, right? And all these new narcissists that's turning up. A lot of these people are of a generation because, I'm Generation X. Holla if you hear me, okay? But these younger generations are struggling, and then all of these narcissistic criminals and this narcissistic heartbreak and abuse and the chronicness of it all. A lot of these people are from these younger generations, just saying, because it seems to be like the other pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Like the other white meat, it's the other pandemic. So this is screaming narcissism. I want what I want. I want all of the material things, the frivolous things. I want God to bless me. I want to be lucky about this. Okay? I want to be a tyrant, be foul, fuck everything up, burn all my bridges. Okay? Ignore my intuition. Ignore my inner wisdom, and I want to have everything be great. Right? Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of that? I want to feel great. Okay? I just want to have a relationship. Counterparts on the board. King and Queen of Cups energy. Okay? But here we have a Hungan Congo and a Mambo Congo. All right. So anyhow, somebody got into a relationship that was all about sensations. It was all about the five senses. You know what I'm saying? It was all about instant gratification. All right, that's what it sounds like to me, and that's what it looks like here. All right, and they just fell down, like Michael Douglas in that movie. He just fell down. Okay? It was all about him, what he wanted, or whatever that emperor entity is. That's the emperor card. All right? And he wanted to get good favor. He wanted long-term, long-term success here. Absolutely. Got himself into a committed relationship, it seems, it appears. That was extremely where he gave and 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 gave, right? And, he was just lost in sensation, lost in the five senses, lost in the world of the mirror that doesn't really exist. Okay? Lost in the mirror. All right? And let's go further. This person gave in some kind of emotional way where they didn't get back what they put in. So this could be the emperor, even though I don't know if you're the empress, most likely, statistically, it's probably you ladies that's watching this, even though I know some of the guys do watch it. But this seems like the emperor is the one who gave emotionally, excessively, and didn't get what he put in return. However, that might sound like you. That's what I'm saying. But he was kind of lost somewhere. He was lost somewhere. And this is also when I got that energy, like somebody stepped through the mirror and lived there. So that changed their destiny. They thought that was a real world. And then also, the other interpretations that I gave you, you may rewind. All right. So, if you please, if you please. But yeah, so ironically, this is not you overgiving. Ironically, because I sense that once upon a time it was you. Ladies, if that's you listening right now, that's who I'm talking to about that. All right? If it was you, I suspect you were in that position once upon a time. And that's why you're upset, right? That's a deeper meaning. Okay, counterparts. All right? So he was that to you and she was that to him, or some such weird configuration like that. All right, so that we can end this sometime in the near future, let's move on here to the healing, to the cutting out of the toxins. Judgment came, or it's coming, or it came. All right, in this deal here, because it came by way of the high priestess. Very interesting, where someone got to explore the worth and meaning of their actions. Okay, and really it was the ancestors must have sent the high priestess somewhere to cut out the toxins in whatever way that has shown up in your life. Okay, or another way of saying it might be that the high priestess is the one or the activity within you that caused you to cut out, be compelled to cut out what is toxic, essentially, especially with this holding back of emotions, because that is incredibly toxic. And as I did discuss this abusive male masculine energy, not necessarily male, but masculine energy, okay, and so you had to recover from that. You had to cut that away, and then also conversely, the emperor figure may have had to cut something away. See what I'm saying? So there's a weird mirroring thing going on. Feel me? Um, it's like somebody's intuition told them that they had to do this. They had to stop this. We had to go, to the hospital, or we gotta go to the doctor, or we gotta, you know, stop doing this together, or, like, I gotta stop acting like this, or whatever that it is, right? So somebody has to in spite of the fact that it doesn't look good. You know what I mean? Because they have no choice. They need to come to a safe place. They need to correct the situation. They need to get to safety. They need to be, they need to take care of themselves or something. Whatever this toxic thing is that has to be cut away. It's something as compelling, and it's the ancestors, it's the creator, it's the universe, you know, um, coming in. And there's someone realizing that this energy is available, and they're starting to see through the illusion. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and guess that's the emperor figure here, because this is the one who, fell down from grace and fell down within. You know what I mean? Stuck at some sort of emotional crossroad, because they had stepped through the mirror dimension, however that's showing up in life for you. And they stepped through the mirror and they got confused. They confused themselves, basically. Um, they confused themselves. So now they're mastering themselves. They're becoming the master of themselves for real, instead of this abusive ass puffy masculine energy. It's becoming something more solid. The person he really is, and seeing past the illusion, seeing past all the magic tricks, of life or the situation or the person he was, confused about or by or whatever or with or however. But he's seeing that there's energy available to assist him, that he can become well. Okay? Well, that was slightly a different twist, okay? I appreciate that, ancestors. That was a long one, okay? And that's been your reading. I hope those messages help you. I really do. For more deep-ass readings, such as these, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell on the way out. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. The link is down below as well. And start discriminating wisely. Why don't you? All right, air signs. I'll see you pretty soon. Again, behind the black veil.